everyone and welcome to Dr. Shaurav's classes. So today's question is from the GMAT Integrated Reasoning section. Now what is that? GMAT IR test your ability to understand the data, interpret the business scenarios, and most importantly not jump to conclusions like a Bollywood plot twist. So today we are not solving math, we are solving overthinking problems. So let's read the passage. The implementation of the Green First initiative has seen a 15% reduction in carbon emissions across our manufacturing plants. However, the initial procurement cost for sustainable raw materials rose by 22% this quarter. While the board views the long-term environmental impact as essential for the brand equity, some shareholders have expressed concern regarding the short-term impact on dividend payouts. So, the question number 4 is the carbon emission reduction was exactly 22% this quarter. True, false, or cannot say. Question number 5 is according to the text, the increase in raw material cost has already directly resulted in a decrease in dividends. True, false, or cannot say. And question number 6 is the board prioritized brand equity over the immediate concerns of all shareholders. True, false, or cannot say. Okay, so we will discuss this in this session. This is a very nice question. Now, give me some time to make some space to write. Just a second, guys. Okay. So, basically, what's happening? Green First initiative, 15% reduction in carbon emissions, but 22% increase in raw material cost. And board says long-term environment means that is important, and some shareholders are worried about the short-term dividends. Okay, so company became eco-friendly, but wallet became slightly sad. Now, if it is not written, I'll not assume it. Okay, so GMAT loves students who imagine extra stories and then punishes them. So, first come to question number 4. Question number 4 is what? Carbon emission reduction was exactly 22%. So what does the passage say? Carbon emission reduced by 15% and 22% is about the cost increase, not the emissions. So if someone says 22% emissions reduction, so that's the mixing of two different data points. So answer will be false. Okay. Now, GMAT's favorite trick is basically like give you two numbers and watch you mix them with the Maggi noodles. So rule is basically match the number with the correct concept. Never swap them. Okay. Now come to the question number 5. So question number 5 is increase in raw material cost has already resulted in decrease in dividends. Right. So what does the passage say? Shareholders are connected about dividends, but does it say like dividends have already decreased? No, right? So concern is not the reality. So answer will be cannot say. Okay, so many students make mistakes here. People are worried is like something happened. No, worry is about the future fear, and fact is the present reality. So GMAT only trusts the facts. Okay, now come to our question number 6. Just give me a second. Yeah, question number 6. So what's that? Board prioritizes brand equity over concerns of all shareholders. So what do we know? Board supports the long-term environmental impact and some shareholders are concerned. But like, does it say all shareholders disagree? No. Board ignored everyone? No. So we don't know the full picture. So the answer will be cannot say. Okay. So watch out for the words like all, always, everyone. These are the extreme words. Okay. So if passage does not fully support them, answer will be cannot say. So basically this question is based on the critical reasoning skills like fact versus the assumption, data interpretation, and the logical precision. Okay, so in real life business reports, news articles, case studies, same skills is used here. Okay, so basically GMAT is training you to not get fooled by the WhatsApp forwards. So question number 4 is false. Question number 5 is cannot say. And question number 6 is cannot say. Okay, so what did we learn today? Read the data carefully first. Don't mix the data. Don't assume the extra story. And be loyal to the passage, not your imagination. And remember, GMAT does not test the intelligence. It tests self-control of your brain. Always remember that. So we have solved this beautiful question, and in the next session we will be solving this kind of question more and more. Okay, so we will meet at the next session, guys. Bye bye.